Hey y'all, this is the shepherd's pie that I just made for my son. He's gonna eat on this for lunch, for dinner, just pretty much all day. Okay, I used 1 pound of ground beef, y'all. I chopped up some onion, white onion or yellow onion, it does not matter. Go ahead and cook those together. You do not have to wait until your ground beef browns before you add your onion. Cook it together, y'all. And then this did not produce a lot of grease, so I did not have to drain my ground beef, y'all. Go ahead and throw in a can of petite diced tomatoes. I'm using the one with garlic and olive oil. But use petite diced tomatoes. The only seasonings I'm using are the Tony's Creole seasoning, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder, y'all. Super, super simple. Shepherd's pie is not hard, y'all. You can add whatever you like. We do the petite diced tomatoes and a can of super sweet corn. Some people use the sweet peas or English peas and carrots. We like the corn and tomatoes. That's what my son likes. That's what I like. That's what my mom likes. And so that's how we make our shepherd's pie. Super easy. I did dice up some russet potatoes, cube those up, y'all, and I boiled those. I'm making homemade mashed potatoes. I do this sometimes with boxed potatoes, but these are homemade mashed potatoes. Drain the water off of those. Add in some butter, salt, and pepper. Mash those potatoes when you put the butter in before you add any milk or heavy cream. It just does something for the potatoes. I don't know. And so go ahead and mash those potatoes up. Use as much salt and pepper as you like to taste. And then I'm going to spread out my beef mixture onto the pan, y'all. Throw on my homemade mashed potatoes. I did leave a few chunks in my potatoes because I wanted that home style mashed potato, cube potato type of thing. Okay, and then the last thing to do, y'all, is to add in some shredded cheese of your choice. I do like to use cheese that has some yellow in it, like cheddar cheese. And so I looked in the refrigerator. I had a little bit of mild cheddar cheese left. I'm going to throw that on top. And I also had some Fiesta blend cheese, y'all. Just a great value Fiesta cheese blend from Walmart. And so I threw some of that on there as well. And that is it. I did throw on a couple of dollops of butter. Even though our mashed potatoes have butter in them, I threw on a couple of small dollops of butter on top of that, y'all. And then some dried parsley. That is it, just for color. Pop this in the oven at about 375 degrees. This is going to go for about 20 minutes. You're going to know when it's ready because it's just going to kind of bubble up a little bit. That cheese is going to brown, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. This is one of my son's favorites, and this is what he had today. All right, look at that, guys. That looks absolutely delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe.